This is a video tutorial for the Design Technology Incorporated TinyScan TS301. This video will continue to be updated as product is developed. Please keep the software on your TS301 updated to ensure that all information is accurate. The TS301 is a small engine diagnostic tool that uses the engine's diagnostics port and a built-in micro web server that allows users to see and monitor device trouble codes and other live information from the engine's sensor arrays on a phone, tablet, or computer. Information such as current RPM, battery voltage, engine temperature, O2 sensor voltage, and much more can be displayed and are included in the parameters monitored. The TS301 also allows users to capture and save this data to be played back locally or uploaded to cloud storage for remote viewing, aiding technicians in troubleshooting and engine analysis. These values can be displayed in a variety of ways, such as a table, gauges, or graphs. Software can be updated as new ECU modules are released. Now let's begin by connecting the tester. Note a safety precaution, please ensure that the TS301 connectors and cables are securely and safely positioned so that they will not be exposed to the moving or heated parts of the vehicle while in operation. Here we'll cover the basics of connecting the TS301 to the engine. Please note that the physical connection of the TS301 will vary widely per vehicle and engine, and that these instructions are merely a guide of basic points to follow when installing. Firstly, locate the MTD diagnostic connector on the engine. Securely position the TS301 in a safe location within easy reach of the MTD connector with enough cable slack to prevent pulling. Plug the TS301 into the MTD connector. The connector will snap in place when the plug is fully seated. And lastly, secure the cable as necessary. Now we'll cover connecting a smart device to the TS301. Once the TS301 has been connected, a smart device is needed, such as a phone, tablet, or laptop with Android, iOS, or Windows operating systems and Wi-Fi capability. Just as a note, devices that require constant connections to the internet, like the Chromebook, will not work. It is not necessary to start the engine, but turn power to the vehicle on. The vehicle does not have to be running for the TS301 to turn on. The LED on the TS301 will flash green one time on startup and will take about 30 seconds to finish booting. Please note the TS301 does not have an internal power source and will turn off if the vehicle's power is turned off. Once the TS301 has booted up, it will offer a new Wi-Fi access point. The TS301's AP will appear as a network named TS301-, followed by the MAC address found on the casing of the TS301 by default. If the TS301 has already been assigned a nickname in its settings, the TS301's Wi-Fi network will instead match its nickname. Using your smart device, then connect to the TS301's Wi-Fi. Open a browser, we recommend Google Chrome. Type the IP address 192.168.4.1 into the browser's address bar and press enter. This is the default address and cannot be changed. The browser should then load into the TS301's home menu page. Now we'll cover connecting the TS301 to a local Wi-Fi. Connecting the TS301 to a Wi-Fi network is necessary to update the TS301 software, upload data captures, and allow access to the TS301 from any device with a web browser that is connected to the same local network. This is important. Then, from the TS301's home menu page, select Wi-Fi connection. Enter the SSID and password for your available Wi-Fi network and select the Connect button. A new display box will appear which provides details on the connection process. Select the Save button if you wish to keep the SSID and password saved for future use. Select the Auto Connect if you want the TS301 to automatically connect to the Wi-Fi network. The TS301 will only automatically attempt to connect to that network during startup. We recommend both saving and selecting the Auto Connect box for easy access to the TS301 via the local network after the initial network connection setup. Once the TS301 is connected, the Connections page will display the TS301's new local IP address, labeled as Wi-Fi IP. The TS301 will still be accessible at the 192.168.4.1 IP address, but any device with a web browser that is connected to the same local network can now access the TS301 by entering the TS301's new IP address into a browser's address bar. Be aware that the TS301 is a micro web server and performance will deteriorate with multiple users connected to the same tester. And this will conclude part 1 of this tutorial. We hope it has been informative and helpful. In part 2 of this video series, we will cover operations and acquiring data from the ECU. Thank you for watching.